man, I don't know what's wrong with little buddy. Both of them dudes, they sound questionable. As far as leadership and all of that, there's no goddamn way no woman gonna lead me for what? What I need you to lead me for? If I got to accept all the responsibility, if I got to take the L if this thing fails, there's no way you're gonna lead any goddamn thing. You will lead our children if we have any, but you're not gonna lead me as the man. I'm going to lead you because it's going to fall on me if we fail. They're not going to blame you. They're going to blame me. So if that's the case, then I got to lead us where I need us to go. And I got to be the one that's going to be the captain, going to help us win. That's very disappointing that man felt like, well, she's making more, so she got all to say so. No, bullshit, man. You need to stand the hell up, dog. Stand the hell up, man.
Hold on. Let me just run it back one more time.
Is two people submitting to the mission of the relationship, right? So it's two people understanding where their strengths are and where their weaknesses are. They're understanding where they're good, where they're strong, and where they're weak, where they need a little bit of help. And in those areas, then they defer to the other person. So to me, that's what submission really means.
In order to be an effective leader, you need to know when to move out the way.
Oh, that's good. I like
because, you know, I don't think it's always the man who has the vision in a relationship, and I don't think it's always him that's supposed to. You know, if let's say my lady is a lawyer, she pulling in 150 a year. The vision is clear. We're gonna need a few more years of what you got going on before we start talking about who I'm supposed to be and what I got going on. And if I need to lead by moving out of her way so she can accomplish some things to better us, then I need to be strong enough to do that. So I think a man's leadership, the way we often define it at a societal level, needs to come from him being able to go within himself and move his ego to the side, because a lot of men lead from an egotistical place where it's about what I want, not about what we need.
That's right.
Oh, I like
the mission.
And so, yeah, like.
Did he listen to Derek Jackson or something?
Look, what's going to happen when she gets to that emotional standpoint of where she's overwhelmed by working and all that? Because we know these ladies, I can't work, I'm tired of working, I'm sick of going to work, they're getting on my nerves, and then they really ready to mentally break down and quit. Then what you going to do? All of a sudden you're going to stand up and try to do something? No. By then you're going to be too hand-pecked and baby-fied. She gonna say, well, shit, you ain't trying to be no goddamn man no more. I need to go find me a real one. She felt like she got a child she take care of,
situations where them women be dogging the dudes because they make more money than them. Those are the exact situations where that happened. Because bro literally said he's gonna he's gonna defer, like we could take a couple years before he worry about who I'm supposed to be. Negro, what? You should always be worried about who you're supposed to be, bro. Like it don't matter. It don't matter what her bag is. You're supposed to be worried about who you're supposed to be all the time. And at the end of the day, she's not gonna respect you if you're not worried about who you're supposed to be. How you gonna put you on hold just because she's making $150,000 a year? Like, what kind of clown behavior is that? Like, I can't respect that at all. And again, the first dude, he wasn't that bad, but again, he doesn't. I think there's a big difference between submission and delegation. What he's describing is taking the leadership role and delegating. If my wife is the better cook, then that's what we're going to delegate to do. If I'm better with the kids during playtime, cool. Then I'm going to delegate the situation to where I deal with the kids on playtime and she deal with the kids, whatever the case. You know, I don't know how y'all married people do it. I don't have no kids. I don't have that in my life. But at the end of the day, that's delegation. It works like that in any organization, any business. That's how structure stays structured. But to call that submission just because, you know, again, if I'm Steve Jobs and I go down to the R&D department to put a little input, am I now submitting to the R&D department? No, that's retarded. That doesn't even make sense. Like I feel like a lot of these guys just want to keep pandering to these ladies, because you can see how the brother was. The brother, you know, he started looking at the shorty next to him, putting on the low smooth voice, like, yeah, you know, if my lady was you know, a lawyer, she probably a lawyer. I'm willing to bet money that off camera they had a conversation and shorty's a lawyer. So he was trying to do a little yeah, you know, if I was a lawyer, baby, you know, I'd let my woman take the lead. It's clown shit. Like, we got to stop letting these niggas have a platform.
Well, the problem is he said like he doesn't realize what he's supposed to be doing. Don't know his purpose yet. He'll figure it out why she's doing what she need to do, take the lead. God damn it, you should have came into the relationship knowing what's going on. You should have came into the relation. She should have never got with your clown ass if you didn't have a purpose on what your purpose is. See that? And again, that's why she's going to leave your ass in about 2 years when she realized what she has is a boy and not a man.
Huh.
And she's tired of carrying you. She's tired of picking, washing your dirty goddamn drawers because you ain't bringing nothing. You have no idea what you want to do, let alone bringing some type of positive income and type of leadership. You're not doing anything. What they call y'all call him the homosexual? That's exactly what he sounds like he's ready to be. No, hell no.
JR, when you played it the second time, and I read the title on there and the title at the bottom, did you intentionally do it like this where it was leading how you phrased it? Should a man be a leader? So the answer is absolutely he should. And then when you listen, he described what we said, but them two words, that submission word, and then another word about word. And so I agree with everything except for him saying that he's submitting. And I need to figure out
moving out the way.
I was gonna
all of those things.
I was gonna say y'all about to hate me for this.
We were saying though, that's why I think you did this real slick. I ain't gonna lie. Was that your intent, bro? Because I re-listened to it. Can you play it one more time? Because if y'all hear how we discussed it the first time, he said what we said, but he threw them key words in that threw it all the way off. Just play it one more time. So y'all maybe I'm too
simping words. That's what he doing there.
All right, I'm gonna play it one time and we'll go to Sweeney.
Mission is two people submitting to the mission of the relationship, right? So it's two people understanding where their strengths are and where their weaknesses are. They're understanding where they're good, where they're strong, and where they're weak, where they need a little bit of help. And in those areas, then they defer to the other person. So to me, that's what submission really means.
In order to be an effective leader, you need to know when to move out the way.
Oh, that's good. I like
because I don't think it's always the man who has the vision in a relationship, and I don't think it's always him that's supposed to. If let's say my lady is a lawyer, she pulling in 150 a year. The vision is clear. We're gonna need a few more years of what you got going on before we start talking about who I'm supposed to be and what I got going on. And if I need to lead by moving out of her way so she can accomplish some things to better us, then I need to be strong enough to do that. So I think a man's leadership, the way we often define it at a societal level, needs to come from him being able to go within himself and move his ego to the side, because a lot of men lead from an egotistical place where it's about what I want, not about what we need.
That's right.
Oh, I like
the mission.
And so
So if that was my son and he's talking about he has no idea what he want to do, dude, I'll have to slap the shit out of him. What the hell are you talking about, dog? You look like you in your goddamn 30s. You don't have any idea what you're trying to do, what you want to do. You trying to figure out why this one out there going to work, clocking in every day, doing her job as a lawyer, and you think she's going to stay with you on that tip? She going to find a judge. Matter of fact, she might find somebody in a partner in a law office. And I'll say, your ass on the outside looking in. It's cold outside.